What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I've been gaming since easily the mid-80s. And if there's one thing that's remained a constant in the video game industry, is that franchises, they come and go. I've seen it many and plenty of times in my 30 plus years of gaming. A new franchise explodes onto the scene, becomes the hot new ticket, then either becomes buried in a pile of copycat clones, or it's run into the ground with unnecessary sequels and cash grab spin-offs. However, there is one franchise that's managed to not only stay relevant for those 30 plus years, but has been able to reinvent itself time and time over again, and that's Super Mario. Whether you grew up playing the original side-scrolling adventure, straining your eyes to play it on your toaster-sized Game Boy in the backseat of your parents' car, maybe trying to collect every single star in Mario 64, or even cleaning up puke in Super Mario Sunshine. It doesn't matter. Every generation has their version of Mario. And every generation thinks that their version of Mario is the best. And you know what? Every single generation is right in their own regard. You know, first-party Nintendo games have always had a level of quality standards that's unsurpassed in gaming. Even to this day, eschewing modern practices of yearly sequels and cash grab DLCs to release maybe 1 or 2 games every few years. Games, in their own regards, become the reason why we buy Nintendo consoles, to play Nintendo games. It's the Nintendo difference. So, how does Nintendo, a company known for delivering high quality, innovative, and polished experiences, build onto Mario's catalog with an all-new adventure, but still retaining the nostalgia that we all know and love from previous generations? Simple. They've taken everything that we loved about every single Mario released previously, and they paired it with an all-new sentient hat mechanic that allows for even more freedom of movement, attacks, and even allowing you to possess enemies to gain access to areas Mario previously couldn't have reached otherwise. Now, I must admit that even a self-professed Nintendo fanboy, I was skeptical about the hat mechanics being a bit gimmicky prior to release. But after spending my time this weekend playing this game, it actually fits the franchise really well. Especially the hat possessing mechanic, allowing you to take control of mainstay Mario franchise enemies like Chompy, and even Bullet Bill. It became less gimmicky and more vital to area traversal and solving problems than I originally expected. But what I didn't expect was how well this mechanic actually suits the boss fights of the game, giving it its own identity in the series, very much in the same way that Flood from Super Mario Sunshine did. I personally had a lot of fun seeing the different ways that Nintendo came up with to use your hat in these fights. This leads to learning Mario's all-new mechanics, while still retaining some of his old tricks to lean back on in the meantime. So while you're still side-scrolling, triple jumping, wall kicking, cleaning up puddles on the ground, and collecting stars, I'm sorry, I mean moons this time around, we can add hat throwing, jumping, and possessing enemies to create a game that feels familiar, but is just different enough to feel new at the same time. And when you combine all that with precision controls, amazing music, and crisp, colorful graphics, with a steady 60 FPS frame rate even when you're playing the game on the Switch in portable mode? You have a recipe not just for one of the greatest Mario games of all time, but quite possibly one of the most flawlessly released games of all time. That's not bad for a plumber pushing 40. So if Zelda the Breath of the Wild was not enough to push you over the edge to purchase a Switch, I'm pretty sure that Mario Odyssey might be that game for a large amount of people to finally pull the trigger and pick up that Nintendo Switch. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you leave a thumb up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. Let me know in the comment section down below, what is your favorite Mario game? And do you own a Switch? And if not, does this game look like it might be the one to get you to pull that trigger, picking up a Switch this holiday season? Let me know in the comment section down below. My name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching. I will see y'all motherfuckers later.